In our walk with Christ, we often face moments that challenge our faith, where fear seems to threaten our peace and our trust in God's promises. Fear is a powerful force, one that can creep into our lives through uncertainty, hardship, or loss. But as followers of Jesus, we're reminded that while fear may come, it doesn't have to dominate us. Faith is the key that unlocks the strength we need to rise above fear, grounding us in the truth that God is always with us, even in the darkest times. Scripture tells us in 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." This verse is a reminder that fear is not from God. He has equipped us with His Spirit, empowering us with strength, love, and clarity. The enemy uses fear to shake us, to make us question our worth, our purpose, and even God's presence. But when we hold on to faith, we refuse to let fear define us. Faith isn't the absence of fear, it's choosing to trust God in the face of it. Think about Peter stepping out of the boat onto the water, his eyes fixed on Jesus. As long as he kept his focus on Christ, he was walking on the water. But the moment he looked away, fear took over, and he began to sink. Jesus then reached out and lifted him up, saying, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" Matthew 14:31. Peter's story reminds us that faith in Jesus can keep us afloat, even when life's waves seem overwhelming. When we choose faith over fear, we align ourselves with God's promises, knowing that He has plans to prosper us and not to harm us. Jeremiah 29:11. Faith reminds us that God is working all things for our good. Romans 8:28. And that He will never leave us nor forsake us. Deuteronomy 31:6. With each step we take in faith, we weaken fear's grip on our hearts, affirming that no matter what we face, God is greater. So let us choose faith, not just as an act of belief, but as a lifestyle of trust. May we face each day with courage, knowing that our faith in Jesus is stronger than any fear we may encounter.